No text back. Yeah, she don't get no text. I don't want no sex, no. Oh, yeah, I just want that neck. Damn. I just want that neck. Oh, baby, I don't want no sex.
So, if you don't know, I am, as of right now, I'm a little under the weather. I have a headache. My body feels weird. It feels weak. I'm sniffing. I'm tired. And I'm just, overall, I just want to go in the, I just want to sleep. But the grind don't stop, I guess. Internally, I feel so dead right now on the inside. Oh my God. So don't expect me to be extra or hype in this video. I'm going to be very, very, very chill in this video because, like I said, I have a headache and I can't even laugh like I want to laugh. But yeah, let's go. I look so dead, bruh. I'm sorry, just... Alright, sup, dope.
Number 15, Bedroom Exorcism. If you think you can brave these 15 videos, then you're braver than most. Our first entry has been getting big attention in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. It's a video of two people performing an exorcism on a girl who clearly looks unwell. There's 2 eggs on this plate. The priestess cracks one egg, and it appears perfectly normal. But after rubbing the other egg on the possessed girl's skin, it cracks open to a pure black sludge.
Oh my God, that is so nasty. Oh my God. Oh my, it's so many diseases in there, bruh. What you got? You got AIDS, you got herpes, you got the clap, you got chlamydia, you got syphilis. Right. You got all of that in that one cup. That is so disgusting. Oh my God. And then that one person that touched her foot got all of that. Every last one of them. That is so nasty. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's nasty. Oh. I'm not even gonna lie, like I feel like I'm about to throw up. Well, not from that, but like physically I feel like I'm about to, yeah. You know what would be crazy if I threw up during a reaction? That is so nasty. Oh my God. Oh God.
Is an extremely creepy sign, but things get even more bizarre as the girl sits up with very dilated eyes and drinks the sludge, which causes her to shake and twitch, and the full video cannot be found on YouTube because it gets even more disturbing. I think only seeing this part of the ordeal is enough to terrify anyone who isn't brave. Number 14, hand on...
Hey, I'm sorry. Cause I like shivered a little bit. I was like, oh shit. I told you my body is my skin feels very weird. Like it's very sensitive. So like anything that touches it, my body reacts. So yeah, I didn't want y'all thinking, oh, what the hell y'all was thinking, but yeah.
Older, you never know when you'll face passing on. So what happens when it's not yet time for you to go? A shopkeeper in Adana, Turkey, escaped after a man passing by touched his shoulder and warned him to look behind him, alerting the oblivious man to the fact that the cover of a passing truck's back end was open. The metal piece flung toward him, but he managed to move out of the way to...
I really believe in guardian angels and stuff like that, and I really feel like that was either a guardian angel or how would you explain that? Unless they did it for the camera, but it looks real as hell. Wow. That's crazy how he... Oh my God. That's crazy. Bruh. He touched his shoulder. Homie looked back and saw the jump about to hit him. That had to have been a guardian angel.
Avoid getting hurt, or much worse. It's unclear from the footage how the passing man even knows to warn him. He hadn't even turned around to look at the approaching truck before reaching out to the shopkeeper. Guardian angel? Your guess is as good as mine. Number 13, poltergeist.
Now, wait a minute. But the only thing about that is like... Okay, now a part of me feels like it's fake. I don't know. But then a part of me feels like it was a guardian angel. Only thing that's kind of like iffy is he touched him on his left shoulder, but he turned to his right side. If somebody touches you on either shoulder, I would feel like you will look. If somebody touches you on your left shoulder, I feel like you will look on your left. Or vice versa. If somebody was to touch you on your right shoulder, you will look to the right. I mean, unless like, nah.
We've all been there. It's a stormy night. Every sound in the house is an evil entity vying for your soul.
What?
That must have been what this man was feeling when he saw this happen in his dining room on a stormy night. The clip shows a man enter his dining room, which appears completely normal. Every chair in place. He enters his laundry room, then casts the camera down the stairs. It appears that something must have happened to cause him to search his house. He says hello down the stairs. Is someone or something there? He decides to go into his basement to investigate.
Oh my God.
The wooden steps are incredibly rickety. As he's nearing the bottom,
Sorry, excuse me.
a terrifying racket is heard upstairs. He runs for his life, only to find his kitchen chairs precariously stacked up, balanced one on top of the other. The dining room light is swinging around. The shot is still, as the man crosses the room and stands frozen in fear at this ominous sight.
I don't know about that.
The overhead light continues to swing, and nothing is there. There's something especially uneasy about the stacking of this man's furniture. Part of that uneasiness comes from the fact that no human could have done this particular building job. In the short period of time that the man was away, who do you think did it? Or what? Number 12, the swarm. If insects aren't your thing, then this entry will highly test your bravery. This footage is of an insect swarm at the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. The uploader writes, during our family holiday in 1996 or 7, we had parked the car and gone for a short walk up the cliffs. When we came back, we found that our car had become a hot spot. These giant wood lice, sea slaters. The clip shows piles upon piles of wood lice crawling around the car tires.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh, I hate stuff like that. Oh my God. And I don't know why, but I'm sorry. I don't know why, but like, whenever I see stuff like this, I just put myself in a clucked up situation. Like, what would you do if you was in bed? Oh God, God forbid. And you woke up with these things all over your body and all over your bed. What would you do? Oh. I'm passing out and then some.
An absolutely terrifying sea of insects, all coalescing beneath the vehicle.
Wow.
As the uploader says, probably attracted to its cozy comfiness.
What?
After seeing this, would you be brave enough to climb back in and leave?
Fuck.
I thought not. Number 11, dog in crisis. Everyone who owns a dog knows that they can sense things we humans don't. Posted by Redditor ChewyBones02, he writes, I think my dog had a crisis. And he isn't wrong. The video shows two dogs standing on a day sofa, looking out the window. The bigger one really starts to panic, its legs pushing the sofa so far from the window that he's stretched pretty impressively until he absolutely can't stretch anymore and pops down to the floor. Meanwhile, a number of orbs appear throughout the clip, drifting across the room. Is something outside spooking these dogs? Or is it something paranormal inside? After all, those orbs certainly point towards the latter. If only these dogs could talk and let us know what the answer truly is. Number 10, water warning. As we've said many times on this channel, nature can be a frightful thing. That statement is confirmed in this video posted by National Geographic in July of 2017. National Geographic describes what you're about to watch. Massive flooding has produced scenes of destruction and rescue in southern and central China.
Wow.
In one scene, a man is holding on for dear life to the side of a garage door.
Oh my God.
As the waters rage around him. The water is flowing rapidly, only about a foot from him, as he hides in the somewhat calmer waters out of the path. The water surrounding him is up to his chest.
Damn.
In the clip, you can see a rescue unfold as a man stands atop a ledge with some rope length of fabric tied around his waist, while the man below holds on tight, being taken by the water's heavy flow. Somehow they manage to lift the man out of the water,
Oh my God.
pulling him to safety. Truly a heroic save in a seemingly horrifying situation. Number 9, one of them moves. A doll with a creepy aura is chilling enough. So what happens when the doll actually moves? The G-Team Paranormal Investigators posted this video to YouTube in March of 2019, writing,
Oh my God.
After my recent video with Omar, I decided to take his haunted dolls home with me that night.
Really?
I did not bring them inside my home. I left them in a shed out back.
I don't care. I don't care where they at. If they're within a 6-mile radius of you, you are clucked for life. I promise you that. And it doesn't help that they're in a shed. Bitch. That's still within 6 miles, bruh. Bro, I really just want to go to sleep. Like, my body, I'm trying so hard right now, bruh. But yeah, regardless where they at, like where the dolls are, that's a big ass doll. But regardless of where the dolls is at, if they're within the 6-mile radius, you are clucked. Again, for life. Sorry, not sorry.
Watching back the video I did with Omar a few times, I decided to introduce his dolls to mine and turn the camera on. The video reveals an unsettling movement. As Patty, the host, is talking about the dolls, you can see one of the porcelain doll's heads moves ever so slightly.
Because I don't want to keep her, but I'd like her to go to a good home. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's interested, I don't. Did that
Yes.
thing just move?
As if she's listening. Is she? If she is, does she like what she's hearing? She must not
Hell
have
no.
gone full-on Chucky when the camera stopped rolling. So we can assume so.
She looked, I don't know if she's looking at her, like the one that's talking, but she definitely is looking in her direction. And it kind of seemed like she said this when she looked at her. Because at first it looked like she was just minding her business until she said, like, I don't want her, or I don't want her to be here anymore. It kind of seems like she was like this, just minding her business, and then she said what she said. Then she was like, wait, hold on. Bitch. Oh, you really think, you think it's that easy to get rid of me, huh? Really? Okay. You wanted me. Well, now you got me. I am clinging like I'm a cling. Clinging? Cling. I can't even talk. Clinging. Y'all know what I mean, right? Clingy. It's like one of those things that like, you know, all right, clock it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Number 8, shadow people.
What?
If you've never come across a sadistic shadow, then you don't know true fear. Think you're brave enough to face it? Then keep watching. The footage shows an empty stairwell. A young woman appears at the top, descending to the hallway, when she abruptly turns back as a dark shadow enters the stairwell from the doorway below. The vague shadow then disappears into thin air, but then appears again, moving up the stairs. Solifidian in the comments has a theory about the shadow ghost's movements. He writes, hypothetically speaking, a ghost may not have any real physical limitations, so maybe movements are not going to align with how physical matter moves, but it appears it is absorbing all visible light frequencies, so it must be comprised of some kind of particles. What do you think? Is this particle-like shadow ghost something worth investigating? I
Yes.
certainly think it is.
I'm not doing
Number
it.
7.
I'm not investigating
Don't
it.
go in the closet.
No,
when
sir.
you hear some unusual noise in your everyday life, do you ever stop to think, what in the world was that?
No.
Redditor Shadow Husky 1 did when he heard this strange sound coming from his parents' closet. Husky writes, just moved in, house built in the late 50s. When
Wow.
the boy walks into his parents' bedroom.
Wow, yo. The house was built in the late 50s. Obviously, I hope he's talking about 1950s. But, bruh, I want to build my dream house, but if I ever... I'm so sorry. But if I ever, like, live in a house, it has to be a couple of years old. That's it. Not definitely not from the 1950s or earlier. That's what, you know, the 1950s, bruh. You know, like, so sorry, Jesus.
You can see his reflection in the floor-length mirror. Somebody's here, he says. As some note in the comments, at the 90-second mark, a strange shadow crosses the camera. Actually, it looks more like a blur or a smudge than a shadow. He asks the thing to please make a noise, and unfortunately, it responds.
Why?
Please make a noise.
Why would you say that?
As the boy is backing away from the door, you can hear what sounds like clothes hangers clang together. He then enters an adjacent bathroom connected to the closet. As he tries to flick the light a dozen times, a woman's voice can be heard for a moment. Who is it? What do they want? Is there a spirit haunting this closet? If so, what happened here? Shadow Husky doesn't stay long enough to find out. Can't blame him. Number 6. Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. It seems hospitals are incredibly haunted places. Posted to YouTube in September of 2019, HRJ Paranormal Adventures navigates this hospital. Situated at the foothills of the South Pittsburgh Mountain, the 68,000 square foot hospital was founded in 1959. but the haunting may date back to well before it was built. Unlike Pennhurst, there are no reports of mistreatment at this hospital during its operation, but there were reports by hospital employees of paranormal activity, such as inanimate objects moving of their own accord, disembodied voices, and dark shadowy figures, including a 7-foot-tall man on the 3rd floor,
Wow.
who is believed to be a former surgeon who practiced at the facility. He's not the only one haunting the 3rd floor. A toddler spirit and an elderly woman have both been observed there. 2 other spirits, a janitor and a female spirit, known as the Naughty Nurse, haunt the basement. This has drawn many paranormal investigators to the hospital since it closed in 1998. HRJ Paranormal Adventures manages to capture a few paranormal entities in this video. One is a ghostly reflection that appears twice at 3 minutes 53 seconds, and then again at 3 minutes 58 seconds. Follow the crew on their hour-long investigation of this haunted place. You might just capture a few more spirits.
You know what's crazy about that? Sorry. You know what's crazy about that? What he just said? It was an hour-long video. Right? That's not the crazy part. The crazy part is, I'm pretty sure that video is edited down to an hour. Realistically, they was probably there for like a couple of hours. Yeah, because if the video is an hour, because I know how editing works, they was there for way more than an hour, and that's ridiculous.
Some disembodied voices. Number 5. Creepy girl. Warning, don't enter a dark and disturbing abandoned house at night.
Never.
Posted by Ka Records in 2010, the team is exploring an abandoned house at night when they zoom in on a corner of the room. In that dark corner, behind various obstructions, appears a creepy girl doll. The disturbing sight causes them to race from the room. Wouldn't you? I don't think they had any other choice. Number 4.
I saw her late as hell.
Pennhurst Asylum. Asylums hold dark energy, and this one is no exception. This footage posted by the Paranormal Files navigates their visit to Pennhurst Asylum. Patient number 1 entered the asylum on November 23, 1908. It took only 4 years for the hospital to be overrun by residents, with pressure to include others. The patients weren't only there to be treated, they were there to contribute to industry, whether it be farming, making and repairing mattresses or shoes, cooking or sewing. There were a number of industries to which patients were assigned. Accused of ill treatment of patients, 9 employees of the institute were indicted in 1983, known as the Halderman case. This indictment ended in the institution's closure and the discharge or transference of 460 patients to other facilities.
Oh, God.
With all that in mind, it's crystal clear that evil things happened at this institution. These happenings resulted in a presence that would make your stomach turn. Many claim that the site is haunted. In fact, the Institute's administration building was partially renovated as the Pennhurst Asylum haunted house in 2010. Again, using the site as such an attraction has been controversial due to the injustice that occurred there. But opening the place to the public has allowed paranormal investigators to explore the hollow grounds.
My God.
If you're one who likes to fast forward to the scary parts, Jessie P in the comments has you covered, listing all the sightings or disembodied voices she caught in her viewing of the footage. Some of the catches are confirmed by others in the thread, particularly the hotspot at minute 46.
Excuse me.
Around 46 minutes 35 seconds, Jessie notes a male whispers saying, "Go back." Then I got a munch. At 46 minutes 50 seconds, the same male voice states, "I'm a male."
Right next to this ear.
At 46 minutes 56 seconds, a female says, "He is attacking you." Lots of other disembodied voices are caught by viewers watching the tour of the Institute. And at 1 hour, 5 minutes, 50 seconds, there appears a strange light anomaly as a light or figure seems to shift in the darkness of the hallway. If you're brave enough to watch the entirety of this video, let us know in the comments if you've spotted other anomalies or heard any additional disembodied voices. Number 3. Unknown force. Unknown forces are all around us. Will you be brave enough to fight when you encounter them?
Hell
In
no.
this video, a man is standing in a dark alleyway when another man to his right appears. Figures also seem to be standing around him in the darkness, out of sight of the camera. As you can see vague flickers of movement. Suddenly, he's at the mercy of these figures. But the movement is not human, but like a hurricane force. He's thrown to the ground and the force disperses. Then the other full-figured man in the video grabs him.
Wow, bro. People's immediate reaction be on some cluck stuff. Like on some real shit. Cause let that happen to me. Like I'm the guy drinking whatever. Or like I'm with some peoples. And one of my peoples get clucked up like that. I'm not about to help you. I'm not. That's just the way it is. Just saying. That's not how you're rocking. That's not how we rolling.
We're heading back into the adjacent building. It's almost as if there's water on the ground. As the man tries to move, there's a ripple effect. Then he is dragged by his feet by the unknown force off camera. The rippling continues for a moment before going still, but the stillness is brief. When the other dude returns to the alleyway, looking upon the scene, he suddenly rushes back into the building as something huge is thrown in after him. It's not clear if it's a person, place, or thing. A moment later, a figure wearing a long black cape and a hat leaves the building. A window shatters beside it as the figure departs. What in the world is happening here? Any theories? I feel at a loss when coming up with a rational explanation for these happenings. Number 2.
He said, yeet!
Haunted Graveyard. YouTuber Moxley's Crazy Adventures posted this haunted graveyard video in November of 2019 writing, "Welcome back to my first haunted graveyard. I went here to see what I could capture, if anything at all. What I did capture was insane. Alright, you reeled us in. Let's just hope you deliver." And Moxley does deliver. He captures a dark shadow-like figure gliding across the backdrop of a lit brick wall. He shouts out to it, but it doesn't respond.
What? That?
Shut up.
Hello?
Shut
He
up.
later hears heavy footsteps nearby. They're clearly heard in the leaves around him. In the comments, YouTuber Spooky Spectre notes that this thing wasn't moving like a human being, nor did the brush move as it passed by. It also didn't respond when being called out to, or make noise or footsteps. Do you agree with Spooky Spectre? Did this freak you out? If not, then you're one brave cookie. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new video we upload every Tuesday. Number 1. Mall incident. Reality is often way scarier than the supernatural. Posted to Reddit by Creeper Crisis.
Oh, what the hell is he doing?
Horrifying footage of something that happens daily here in London. The gruesome video shows a blade brandished at an area mall. Chaos unfolds as shoppers realize what's going on. The blade wielder manages to flee the scene. The victims are also seen jogging through the shopping center. One clip shows security guards beside one of the men. The second man is then seen approaching and falls to the ground. Certainly terrifying to watch. I couldn't imagine how terrifying it must have been to witness it in real life. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
Yo, the top of my right ass just got hot out of nowhere, and I don't know why. Sus. The one that really got me would have to be, and that seemed really realistic, would have to be number 14. Like, that's the only one that's like, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on that. Because like I said, like I'm a strong, firm believer in guardian angels. Now, have I ever came across one? I don't know. Most likely, I just probably didn't realize it, but I really feel like that's either a guardian angel, which is awesome, or this video was planned. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, like, he tapped him on his left shoulder. Why would you, and then he looked to the right. Why would you tap somebody? Why would you tap them? Like, why would you look to the right if somebody tapped you on the left? But regardless of the fact, he got really lucky. And maybe it wasn't his time to go. But yeah, man, that's just crazy in itself. What else? You Miss Me with the Dolls was a number 9. With the Dolls, You Miss Me with all of that whatsoever. And the fact that they're like a couple of inches, maybe a foot or two away from you is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now, because they're in your house, if you were to, let's say, put them somewhere else, right? Or burn them, or lock them up, or anything, right? You've been you've been certified clucked for life because they're in your house, and one of them looked at you like you crazy. So sorry, but you about to have sleepless nights because you about to be clucked for all of eternity. My condolences. And what was this? Oh, number 6. No, number 5, right? I think this is 5. It's the one that they saw like a dead corpse, like a skeleton of somebody that used to. Oh my God, God forbid I ever come across a dead corpse or like a skeleton. Oh my God. I think I made literally just shit bricks. Then my soul is one of shit bricks. But yeah, I'm done. It took a lot out of me to do this reaction, but I needed to do it. You all deserve videos, and I got you. Even when I'm feeling ill or I'm having an extremely bad day, or I'm feeling hella sick, or even on my happiest days. You know, regardless of what I'm going through, I got you with the videos. It may take a day or a couple of years, but I got you with the videos though. Now, I need to get some sleep because I feel lightheaded. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.